Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I'm going to give you my best shot at the Cowboys 53-man roster projection. This is serious. Cat mode time, baby. Alright, so let's kick right into this, okay? Without further ado, this is my first 53-man projection leading up to the rehearsal game. But the rehearsal game doesn't look like it's really going to be a rehearsal game. A lot of starters on the offensive line are not starting. Not sure we're going to see Dak. Not sure we're going to see, Ezekiel Elliott, which is fine with me. But what I've seen so far, minicamp, OTAs, training camp, preseason, this will be my best shot. All right, so let's get right into it. Quarterback, Dak Prescott's making the team. He headlines it. I'm going with 3 deep, so it'll be Dak Prescott, Cooper Rush, and Mike White to round it out. All right. At running back, I'm going with 4. All right. Ezekiel Elliott headlines it. Rod Smith. I'm going with Darius Jackson over Bo Scarborough on this one. All right. And Jameis Olawale at the fullback position. All right. At wide receiver, I'm going 6 deep. Cole Beasley headlines this group. The most tenured receiver here, along with the Terrence Williams, obviously the 2 vets. They're coming back. Michael Gallup, Allen Hurns, Tavon Austin, and the final position is going to Lance Lenoir. He's played all through. He's looked good, and they're using him in the return game as well. So looks like he makes it. Not good news for Noah Brown and the other guys. Injuries, it's a shame. Looks like for me, I wanted to see Noah Brown do good. He looked like he had a lot of potential, but it looks like Lance Lenoir, in my projection, he gets a spot. Tight end, I'm going with 3 deep, right? Blake Jarwin headlines this group, along with Jeff Swain and Dalton Schultz, the rookie, in the 4th round. All right. Now, Rico Gallers, I don't have him in here, obviously. I'm not sure, man. He could make it, he may not, but for this exercise, I don't have him making it, all right? For the offensive line, I'm going 8 deep. Tyron Smith headlines this group, the Beast of Beasts. All right, and then the rookie Connor Williams at the left guard, Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, the Behemoth, Lyle Collins, Cameron Fleming, Joe Looney, and Kadeem Edwards. All right, Chaz Green, he's out of here. He's finally gone. All right, so let's pop bottles about that. And I feel good about these guys right now. Could they do an upgrade? And if they did, it might be for that final swing guard position for Kadeem Edwards. But I liked how he looked when Zach Martin left with his little injury there, the last preseason game. So I think Kadeem Edwards has come a long way. He's been here for like 2 years now. So I think he makes it. Okay, moving over to defense. The defensive line, I'm going with 9 defensive linemen. And remember, David Irving does not count towards this 53-man roster, so he will not be in this equation because he is on the suspension list. All right, so DeMarcus Lawrence headlines this group, the Tank. All right, he looks good. He's ready to rock and roll. He's ready to fortify his position, his legacy. All right, if he continues on this path, at the minimum, another franchise tag, but preferably a long-term contract with the Dallas Cowboys, and I think he could get paid. All right, Malik Collins, Antoine Woods, he makes a squad. All right, he's been looking good at defensive tackle. So Taco Charlton, I like what he's been doing. Big improvement between season 1 and season 2, so he's making it, obviously. Randy Gregory, the journey of journeys. He's back, man. He's back, baby. So he's already showing a lot of the moves and that speed and burst off the line that we liked coming out of Nebraska. Let's wish him the best, right? Tyron Crawford, he's making his team. Looks like the Cowboys are going to use him in that Jeremy Mincy type of position, defensive end, bouncing inside for some run support as well. Dorrance Armstrong, the rookie, my boy there, 4th round pick from the draft. Dorrance Armstrong, he's making it. All right. Now these last 2 guys, this is where it gets kind of muddy. Right now, I have Dayton Jones making the team, and Coney Ely as your 9th and final guy. So went with Dayton and went with Ely. They like the versatility there. Both have defensive end, and Cowboys have been playing with Coney Ely inside as well, so he could be that Jeremy Mincy player as well for the Cowboys. But they're not married to any of these players here at the end here. Dayton, Jihad Ward, I don't have him making it here. I just haven't seen enough from him here. It looks like he's kind of faded and lost it here. Bonehead play last game, so I don't know. It's gonna be close, and that'll be ultimately that'll be a bad trade for the Cowboys. Jihad Ward for Ryan Switz, the little man. All right, so we'll see what happens there. Defensive backs, I have 11 guys making this defensive back. Cheeto Wuze headlines his group. He's my #1 cornerback. All right, that is what it is. Ball hawk, making plays, shutting people down. He's that #1 guy. All right. Byron Jones, he's got that 5th-year option in the bag. So let's see what he does this year and next year. Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown, Duke Thomas. I do have Travaris Ward making this group here for the defensive back, specifically cornerbacks. Xavier Woods, Jeff Heath, Gavon Frazier. I do have Tyree Robinson making this team as well. And I think Jerron Johnson, the newly signed safety that has a familiarity there with Chris Richard, he makes it there, for some more depth. Linebacker, 6 deep. All right. Sean Lee headlines this group along with Jalen Smith. All right, Jalen Smith, he's bulked up, the Hulk. All right, seeing him move around, I can tell you this right now, guys. Seeing him out there running around, that was him at Notre Dame. All right, and you guys have been following the channel here for a while, or if you don't, I'm a big Notre Dame fan, and following Jalen Smith from his freshman year. You can go back. I was tweeting about him his freshman year. I said, keep an eye on this guy. He's going to be a beast on Sundays. I'll never forget that. I recognize that talent. And, a little bit homerish of me as well, obviously, because I'm a Fighting Irish fan. But, no, seriously, looking at him right now, how he's reacting and moving with a lot of that speed, that's what he had. And that's really what made Notre Dame's defense pop. All right? He spearheaded that defense. He was they had to account for him. Offenses had to say, oh, there's Jalen. Get a hat on that guy. You can't. And I feel like that's where he's at. That's what I see right now. And if that's what we're getting in this season, this defense is gonna be scary. All right, nobody's gonna be able to move the ball on us because Jalen, a side-to-side line guy, very athletic, strong. I'm ready, man. All right, so he's making it, obviously. Damon Wilson, contract year, he's looking good. Joe Thomas, very good signing here. I think this is going to pay off big time for the Cowboys because we know Sean Lee probably won't make the whole season. Leighton Vander Esch, the rookie, he needs more experience. Delaware come in. And I have Justin March-Lillard making it here to close out the 6 linebackers. Special teams, Dan Bailey, Legatron. Hopefully he's back. And Chris Jones, and then LP there, the long snapper, the last of the Parcells guys, the very last. All right, so that's what I have. 24 on offense, 29 on defense. A couple players that could be interchangeable. I'm not sure they're ready to hit the ejection button on Mike White. They want to get a better look at him, and 5th round pick. We know what they do at the 5th round. They've missed on a lot of 5th rounders, and hopefully Mike White is not the next one. But hasn't done much. But do they want to keep him and help develop him? I think he's worth developing some more. All right, so wide receiver, I feel good about that group there. I really wanted Noah Brown to show up this offseason in training camp, but he just wasn't there. All right. Rico Gallers, I didn't have him making the team, but supposedly he might get some more snaps here in this dress rehearsal game. If he pops off the screen, he could be in there, and they'll have to go shorter somewhere else. I went deep at DB and line and a defensive line, so like I said before, you're gonna need to have a sacrificial lamb for David Irving, assuming he's back mentally and physically. All right, that'll be after game 4. He's on a 4-game suspension. But that's what I have for right now, guys. That is my first 53-man roster projection. Let me know what you guys think. Give me your feedback. Are there players on here that you have making the team? Do you have players on here not making the team? Put them in the comments. Sound off what you have there. Post your 53-man roster, okay? I want to see everybody's predictions out here, all right? Let me know who you have and who you don't have. It's pretty challenging putting this together, so I can only imagine what the front office and the coaches had to go through. It's very difficult sitting down and doing this. But let me know what you guys think. And as usual, guys, continue to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next video. Thanks, guys.